yours truly in charge and had 6 opinionated girls and guys? Well, you're about to find out. Having a nipple pierce is cool because I know that I'm alternative, you know, underneath my shirt. But a tongue ring, you know, it's different. You know what I mean? Like I walk into a room and wear a suit, and I know that I'm different. You know,
because you have your nipple pierce.
Like I've gone through something that separates me from my grandparents. A lot of things actually, but that's one's pretty significant. You know, but the tongue ring is like in your face. Like this is like. I can't get a real job.
That's what I didn't like about the tongue ring, though. Like, I just felt like it was so much in other people's face that I was almost self-conscious about it. And when my parents gave me an ultimatum, they said, you know what, take it out, or we're not paying for your college.
Oh, well, yeah,
basically, so I took it out. I mean, I kept it in, you know, when I wasn't around them for a while. But then I found myself, because it's almost impossible not to play with a tongue ring.
Yeah. No way.
Like for $500 to the dentist for putting a crown on my previously flawless teeth, and now I have a big chunk of metal in my mouth.
Absolutely.
It's not worth it.
And then what do? You're writing a check for $500. You're like, you know, no, I'd really like to blame someone.
Yeah, when you write on the memo,
maybe the idiot who just put a big chunk of metal in my mouth.
I mean, how did you do that though? How?
Well, see, I'm different than most people in that I use my tongue when I eat. So I did it.
Well, yeah, it's difficult. It's really actually very uncomfortable to have it in your mouth.
Eating like potato chips or tortilla chips?
It's invasive. I mean,
very
it's right
invasive.
there.
It's there. I mean, and you don't notice how much you use your tongue until you got it.
Absolutely.
And then the healing process is a nightmare. Like,
The way I just
how long is it before you can like not put the pierce back in?
No,
Pretty
tongues,
quickly.
tongues
Pretty
are the
quickly?
fastest
Yeah.
healing
They do it
piercing of any piercing you can have. Tongues will heal the fastest.
You know your strongest muscle or second strongest muscle?
I don't know what it is
It's
about
not
the
hard
tongue,
to
but the
work it
tongue
out.
is like that. It happens
It's the
so
jaw.
fast. It's
It's all
ridiculous.
muscle.
So it closes up pretty fast.
Yeah.
The
You
thing
can
that I learned the
take it out
most
for just
from
the
having a
shortest
tongue
time.
ring is that the tongue's role is far underestimated. You know, you think it just sits there and helps you talk. Dude, when you're eating, the tongue is like, okay, food, this side, bring it back to front, food, here, okay, ready to swallow, we're swallowing now. But when you got a rod through it, it's like,
That's awesome.
it's like, look, I'm a moving food back here. Okay,
That's funny.
That's classic, man.
But honestly,
That is the best demonstration I've ever seen of food in my life.
yeah, I do a pretty good
Swear.
tongue impression.
That's beautiful, man.
At what point, my parents brought me in when I was had no intention of touching myself sexually. They came in and just sat me down and said, you know, if you ever want to touch yourself, your father and I just want you to know that that's a good way to deal with that tension. And if you're ever with a woman, you know, and she is getting you all excited and you don't want to do anything about it, you can go into the bathroom and masturbate and take care of that tension. And I'm thinking,
That's very open of your parents.
Mom,
Yeah,
if a
really.
woman wants to have sex with me, you think I'm gonna run to the restroom?
Would you date someone with a